Take charge 3, thoughts and self-compassion. Now, our minds are constantly buzzing every single day with a variety of different thoughts, ranging from mundane daily considerations to profound reflections on our lives. And these thoughts can be a double-edged sword, influencing our emotions and shaping our perspectives. Positive thoughts such as gratitude, optimism, self-affirmation, they are powerful because they can uplift your spirits, enhance your resilience, and contribute towards your overall well-being. On the other hand, negative thoughts such as self-doubt, fear, they can actually shadow our mental landscape, leading to stress and anxiety. And the key lies in our awareness to actually have the ability to create a positive mindset. Because when we recognize and challenge negative thoughts or common thought traps, we can shift our cognitive patterns towards more constructive and optimistic thinking. That's going to give us the potential to create positive thoughts, which is going to give us a healthier outlook on life, promotes self-confidence, and contributes towards a more fulfilling and balanced existence. So, in terms of some common thought traps that you may or may not have, I can't change. I've had this habit for years. I must finish this job before I take a break, or else someone will think I'm useless. I'm hopeless. I always eat unhealthily. Is that strictly true? Are you eating nutritious meals from Monday to Friday and then it gets to the weekend and you go out to one restaurant or one cafe, or you have one meal off plan? I'll never get fit. I don't have time to change. It's too hard. I already know enough about exercise and nutrition. That one's my favorite. On the flip side, we could actually say this is an opportunity to improve my health. So we need to look at some unhelpful words, negative trap words, which are embedded in our thoughts that undermine our confidence and actually convince us that certain actions or goals are actually unattainable. Words like never, must, can't, always, should, it's impossible, they are limitations. They create mental barriers that hinder our progress and our potential. So when we use these words in our self-talk, we reinforce a defeatist mindset. It actually erodes our belief in our capabilities. So we need to actually break free from these negative trap words, which involves challenging and reframing our thoughts. So instead of saying, I can't do this, we can shift to a more empowering perspective by acknowledging our challenge, reframing it, and then giving us an opportunity to grow. So when we actually recognize this and we replace those negative, unhelpful words with more emotionally neutral words, not necessarily positive, because we want to create a realistic mindset, that's going to help you to overcome your obstacles and achieve your objectives. Some people pep their sentences with unhelpful words. I can't change, I've had this habit for years, or I always eat unhealthily. Words have the power to inspire, motivate, comfort, and heal, but they can also create harm, pain, and damage to ourselves. So this is why thoughts and the language that you use are powerful, because thoughts actually extend beyond mere cognitive processes. They influence our behavior, our body's physical response, and any emotions or feelings that we experience. Now, the power of thoughts lies in our ability to act as a catalyst for change, both positive thoughts and negative thoughts. Positive thoughts can inspire us, they can motivate us, they can enhance our overall well-being, they serve as the foundation for being optimistic, whereas negative thoughts, they have the potential to create self-doubt. They instigate stress, they impede your progress. Now, the mind is such a powerful force, and thoughts can manifest in our actions and decisions, which is going to impact our relationships, whether we take action on a particular day, our career paths, and personal development. So the concept of thoughts and how we can actually rewire our initial thinking can influence our perception and behavior, whether we take action or we procrastinate or take action within life. So we need to understand our thoughts. That's going to be crucial, whether they're positive, whether they're negative. Can we make them emotionally neutral and actually shape our mind's ability to give us the best possible outcome and experience within life and also personal growth. So you may have the thought, I'll never stick to my healthy eating or diet. The behavior from that initial thought is then you give up trying. You go back to eating less healthy foods, or perhaps you have less healthy eating habits. You don't follow your diet plan. So what? It's one meal off, you could say to yourself. Physical, you're going to have less energy and you're going to increase your weight because you are no longer in a calorie deficit. You're now eating a calorie surplus and you're no longer supporting your efforts for behavioral change. Feelings, you're going to feel sad, angry, upset, depressed because you were on this weight loss journey. You want to drop 10 kilos of body fat, but now you've actually put on 3 kilos. So your efforts towards behavioral change has significantly reduced, and that started from that initial thought of I will never stick to my healthy eating or diet. And why is that? Perhaps the plan wasn't realistic, or you conform to behaviors based on social suggestion. For example, you might have a party and your friends, your family, your partner may offer you particular foods or particular drink. They may not necessarily understand your weight loss journey. You conform to that, and then the behavior follows, as well as the physical response and how you feel. So we can actually rewire our brain and change that initial thought, making it emotionally neutral, removing those negative trap words. I know I snack sometimes, but that doesn't mean I eat unhealthily. So it could be a case that, hey, you're at that social event, you have a couple of snacks, gotcha. That's okay. 200 to 300 calories, because we want to improve our relationship with food. We're not here to remove all of the food and drink that you enjoy. The behavior, you follow a meal plan, you eat nutritiously from Monday to Friday, you've got that flexibility on the weekend. Physical, you now have more energy and your body weight is starting to come down because we're improving insulin sensitivity and glucose transportation. Feelings, you feel happy, you feel successful, you feel confident because you're now one step closer on your weight loss journey to dropping 10 kilos of body fat. Now, are you being realistic? I want you to think of your fitness journey like a road. That road has a start and an end point. Pessimism would be like believing the destination is too far, so you never start the car. Optimism might be planning to reach that destination very, very quickly without considering the road conditions or potential detours. Realism is like checking for fuel, mapping out the route realistically, understanding that the journey will take time. So that ranges between a 4 and an 8. Now, when you start your health and fitness journey, a pessimistic mindset might make you think that you can't get fit or you can't lose that weight, so you avoid it altogether. On the other hand, being overly optimistic could lead you to set unrealistic goals, such as dropping 20 kilos of body fat or climbing Mount Everest, whereas you're not even walking around your local park. That's going to set you up for frustration and also even injury. So realism means you understand your current fitness level, acknowledging potential challenges, and setting achievable goals based on gradual progress. So if you're someone that's wanting to lose weight, being realistic means considering your daily routine, your eating habits, the time in which you can realistically commit to exercise. So if it's 30 minutes in your lunch hour, great. Short workout is better than no workout at all. It's like understanding the map of your fitness journey, recognizing that small, consistent steps will get you to your destination instead of expecting instant results. So whether it is running a marathon or shedding a few pounds, we need to be realistic, and that's going to ensure balance and achievable approach to your fitness goals. And you also need to be self-compassionate, because self-compassion is a crucial companion on any fitness journey. It's supportive, it guides you, it motivates you, rather than it being a harsh critic. So we're often going to face challenges, setbacks, or moments when progress seems slow. During these times, self-compassion becomes a powerful tool for maintaining your motivation and your overall well-being. So when you encounter moments like self-doubt, especially if results aren't immediate, rather than succumbing to self-criticism, I'm going to give up, I'm not looking any better, I'm not losing any weight. Notice how I use those negative trap words there. Self-compassion actually treats yourself with kindness. So understanding that it's about patience. That's why I massively disagree with these short transformation programs, which removes all of the food and drink that you enjoy. It's majorly restrictive, and you do endless hours of cardio just to get into shape. Great for a photo, then afterwards you then go back to square one. That's why self-compassion understands patience, and it's recognizing that setbacks are normal, part of the process, and not reflection of one's worth or ability. So here's an example. Let's say you miss a workout, or you indulge in an occasional treat. Self-compassion encourages you to view it as a small detour rather than a complete derailment. So instead of beating yourself up about that perceived failure, self-compassion actually allows you to acknowledge that challenge, learn from it, and then move forward without it being a burden of guilt. Self-compassion also helps to create a positive relationship with exercise and nutrition. It's an encouraging mindset that values self-care over punishment, making the fitness journey a lot more enjoyable. So if we were to summarize what self-compassion was, it's actually understanding that little voice inside of your head that supports you, your efforts towards behavioral change, and how to improve your overall well-being. It actually transforms setbacks into opportunities for growth and encourages a long-term holistic approach to your health and also your well-being. Look at visualization. Visualizing the desired outcome, so dropping 10 kilos of body fat, whether it is a leaner physique, a more muscular build, or perhaps you visualize yourself in your wedding suit, or perhaps your birthday suit, whatever it is, it serves as a mental rehearsal for success. When we create vivid images of our end goal, you can actually tap into motivation and reinforce the commitment behind the change that you're making. So, for example, you might visualize yourself at a target weight. Let's say you're 100 kilos right now. You want to aim for 90 kilos. You've got toned muscles. You aim to build muscle. That's going to help to align with your aspirations and also your actions. Visualization can also be a great source of inspiration during challenging moments. So when you're faced with tempting, unhealthy food choices or feeling fatigued during a workout, recalling that mental image of your future successful self and the push that you need to make healthier decisions is going to allow you to push through that physical discomfort and achieve the goal on the other side. Now, visualization is not just about imagining the end result. It involves picturing the steps and habits required to achieve that goal. So this mental rehearsal can help you to actually plan your workouts, visualize healthy meals, create a roadmap of success. It's something I definitely do before I complete a lift or complete a set in the gym. Not just the gym, but also with future goals. It's a very strategic approach to weight loss and also muscle building as well. Now, scientifically, research has shown that visualization can have a real impact on the brain. Mental imagery can activate neural pathways associated with physical actions, essentially priming the body for that desired outcome. So the mind-body connection can enhance the efficiency of your workouts and contribute towards a more focused and intentional approach to nutrition. It's such a valuable tool to have in your toolbox, whether you are dropping body fat or build muscle. When we actually harness the power of mental imagery, you can actually align your mindset and your goals, stay motivated during challenges, and create a clear roadmap for success. And to close today's session, something that I use myself is lo-fi music. Lo-fi helps to channel our inner thoughts, and something that we can do is actually make a note of how we're feeling those thoughts and then pop them down onto notepad and pen. With lo-fi in the background, it's unpolished sounds which offer a calming and a relaxed atmosphere. So when we are looking at thoughts and self-compassion, that's going to play a supportive role by creating that mental space which encourages clarity and focus. So this is something that you can find on YouTube. I'll also pop it in the link down below this training, but please do try it. This music proves to be a valuable tool in enhancing your mental well-being and also creating a positive mindset.